Evening. How are y'all? Trying to find myself on my computer. Here I am. Okay. All we have to do is just wait on y'all to come. Yippee. And I think I'm ready. I think I am. Okay. Be glad when my thing from Stampin' Storage comes in where I can get my ink pads. Hi, Becky. I'm glad you've joined me. Good to see you. Are you having a good day? I had a great day today. Everything went smoothly this morning at work. Got all my work done quickly. I think too quickly. Then I didn't have anything to do. But I like it when it goes smooth. So, but anyway, I'm going to see who else will show up. Oh, it is hot here in Coleman, Alabama. They said we were going to get rain, and we didn't. Johnny said earlier, they said we live in a little community called Good Hope, and he said they told on the news Good Hope is getting a pour down. Johnny said it must be on the other side of Good Hope because we didn't get no pour down. We didn't get no rain here where we're at. Hi, Shelly. And we was at our daughter and son-in-law's last night to celebrate Father's Day, and they got an awesome rain over there, but we got them home, didn't have a drop over here. We were so disappointed. So disappointed. But we got rain the other day, and the garden was thankful for that. Sorry I haven't been around. Oh, I'm so sorry, Becky. It is so hard to lose a baby because they're family. They are family. I know. When I lost, I had a part Chihuahua and a part Boston Terrier, I think was what she was. Anyway, she looked like a Chihuahua, just kind of a little big. And I had her for, she liked to weep being 9 years old when she passed. And I think that was the worst day of my life, I think. You know, I didn't work the next day, and it's a good thing. I don't think I could have. But, and our Tinkerbell, our Chihuahua, we still have. She's fixing to be 14. And at the middle, well, probably the end of July. And I don't know, she's my baby. She's deaf now, but she's my baby. She's, you know, and it's devastating when you lose one of your babies like that. And I'm just very, very sorry, because I know you're hurting. You are hurting. So, alrighty, I'm ready. Let's see if we get anybody else. We'll give them another minute or so, and if nobody else comes along, we'll just get started, and they can just pick up where we get to. Like it is hot. It's even hot in my crafty room, even with the ceiling fan going. It is hot in here. Mona went to a little league game, so she's not going to be joining us this evening, but I know she's going to have a good time. I think I need to fill my Stampin' This sprayer. I got enough out of it, I think. Alrighty. You're welcome, Becky. You are very welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. And like I said, anyone else that comes along and joins us, they can just pick up where we're at. If any of you was on here whenever I did the live hop Saturday evening with Edna. I did at 7:30, went a little bit over, but I had said that I had used this stamp set already, and I did it plain, and it was when I did it for my card to practice for tonight. And so this one is going to be absolutely nothing like Saturday night's card. This is simple, 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 easy peasy. Anybody can do this one. Simple, simple card. But I used this image right here, and let me see, I can't remember. Yep, and I did the thinking of you with gratitude for your part in my journey is what I put on the inside. So we're going to use this again tonight. We are going to use the Stamparatus, which I am loving. It's awesome to use with these stamps. That's got some definition to it that you want to get a good crisp stamp image of. And our card base, let me scoot this over just a smidge. Our card base is crumb cake. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and I've already scored it at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and give it a nice crisp fold here, the unfolder. And let me move my Stamparatus over here out of my way for the moment. Oopsie, look there. I kind of scooted it, and it's not right in the corner. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. That'll work. Okay, we have got some, this is Coastal Cabana, and it's 5 5/16 by 4 1/16. That's layer. And then our Whisper White thick, it's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. I wanted to use the Whisper White thick because I just wanted something thick to hold this stamp good. Memento Tuxedo Black ink. We're going to use our Tombow Mono. We're going to use some glittery enamel dots. And I'm excited to get started with this. So we're going to start by stamping our image on the front, and see if I can keep this in line here. Let's see who joined us. Hi, Charlotte. Glad you joined us. We're just now getting started. We're going to use our Stamparatus. I'm trying to use it more and more with, you know, just my regular stamping, not just something that I want to do, you know, 2-step or 3-step stamping. I am really liking using it for just one step stamping, and I don't even need that. And what I'm going to do is, I think, because I had a little problem the Saturday evening when I used this stamp over here, I am going to come over this way a little with it. I'm going to put it right there because my problem was right in here. So we're going to go ahead and take our stamp out. We're going to lay it right in the middle. I just want it right in the middle. Go ahead and get that stamp out also. And, excuse me. Just press it a little bit there. Then we're going to use our stamp case and put under it. So we'll have something firm under it. So when for the inking, I'm hoping you can't see this. Let me see. I figured it out the other day. Let me see if I can figure it out again how I had it that you could see what I was doing. Maybe that enough, maybe? Okay. Excuse me. This weather we've been having has gave me a little bit of like a frog or something in my throat. I wish this Memento Tuxedo Black had those edges so I wouldn't be doing that as likely. like our stamping pads do, because I always tend to stick my fingers in the stamp. Look at there what I did that time. See, I just stuck it in there, and that's what I do with this ink pad. But I love it. I love this ink. Okay, now I'm going to get a paper towel here, and I'm going to wipe this off. I don't think it's going to get on my paper, but it might get on my magnet. The duct tape I have on my magnet, so I'm going to wipe it off. And you can just wipe it off with a paper towel with a baby wipe or anything like that, and it just comes right off. Okay, now then I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to move I'm just going to rub as much as I can here. Just rub it because I want this to give a good impression. It did really, really well with my card that I practiced with. I was really pleased with it. So I'm going to give it a good rub and hope I don't have to re-ink it, but if I do, I will. Okay, let's see. Look at there. See what the difference that made? Me moving it from this corner over here and just scooting it over to the middle here, and it gave a really great impression. And I wish I had done that Saturday night and wouldn't have wasted everybody's time, because I stamped that baby 3-4 times. So, and I do not have our chamois, so I'm just going to pick mine up and flip it over here onto my stamping scrub here and give it a little bit of scrub. Alright, now then, we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment in our card. We're going to go ahead and use Stamparatus for that too. I'm going to play lazy tonight here with this card for sure. Okay. I just want to make sure I get it straight, you know. Just want it straight. Look at there. Let's see. That looks fairly straight, doesn't it? Alright, I'm going to scoot over with it. So maybe you can see me inking it. Phew, got something on my card stock here. I don't know what it is. Okay. Do that. Scoot it back over. I think this is one of the most wonderfulest tools. I just love it. If you don't have one, I advise you to get one. Okay, this right here is a little bit lighter than I want it to be, so I'm going to ink it up again and pay more attention to the middle of the stamp itself here, to this part right there where it didn't ink as dark as I thought it should. Okay. Look at there. I love it. I love it. Oh, yes, I love it. You know how many cards you can crank out with this thing? If you wanted to make this card a bunch of times, you could just stamp all of this one here. Then you could stamp all of the insides. And then you just put your card together, you know? Then you can just put it together. It'd be awesome. Awesome fun. Yes. Okay, we're going to move our Stamparatus for right now. I'm going to set it over here out of my way. Move our stamp set. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mount our layers together. And there's my Tombow Mono. You know, I hunted that thing the other day because I knew I had something there on the counter that I needed to throw away and I couldn't find it. It was stuck to my Tombow Mono. I did not realize that. How funny. How funny. Thanks, ladies. I thought it turned out really well. I'm very pleased. Oh, let me see. My custom. Yeah, I told y'all the sizes, didn't I? Yeah, I did. My Whisper White's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and I've got it crooked-ated right there pretty good. Let me pull that up. Pull it up, and let's try that again. I don't want it to be crooked like that. Let's see, now Not giving it equal on both sides. Look there, just wants to go in that way down at the bottom, and I don't know why. I don't want it to. Now it's trying to dry on me before I can get it all done. There we go. That's a little better. A little better. Alrighty, now then. And now I have ink on my, not ink, but glue on my fingers because of that. Let me, if I can get that off. Wipe that on my shorts. It'll be alright. Be alright. I've got one pair of shorts that's got blue paint on it. I noticed yesterday. And from when we painted the bathroom. Year before last. Yeah, I wear the same shorts year after year. I'm not a big shorts wearer, so I just keep the same pairs and wear them over and over. Yeah, I have a nice pair that I wear to town because usually most of the time I'm just in work clothes, so I just don't spend a lot on shorts and things. So we're going to put this one on the inside here. This. There we go. Look at there. I love it. And see, I didn't color this. That was my intentions from the first one I did. I love, love, love this stamp set. I love this stamp. This particular stamp right here is my most favorite in this stamp set. That's why I bought it, was for this stamp right here. I'm going to do some practicing. I'm going to color it with different things. Saturday I used ink pads when I colored it. Next I'm going to try the watercolor pencils. Okay. We are almost done with this one. We're using some glitter dots. We're going to use this size right down here. These on the bottom. We're going to use these small ones. I love these glitter dots. They're totally awesome. I love them. I love them. I love them. And I love glitter dots. We're just going to put 3 right here. We're going to butt them up against each other. Well, didn't want it butted up against the edge. I just want it over just a smidge and butt it up right there. Like that. That one, oopsie, over that way too far. There we go. And I'll tell you, when I made my other card, I had a little ink dot right down in this area. And that's where I put my glitter dot. I'm going to put this one right here. Because, I mean, you know, you can always use something to cover up something that you've done a boo-boo with. And I thought, I am not redoing that. So I just put it there. Okay. Now then, we got to do our envelope. Look there. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm going to get my, let me see, what size is this? This is E-block. This big oak block. I'm going to pick up our stamp here off the Stampin' Scrub. Well, in fact, I'm going to spray a little spray on it, just a little bit, because I want to make sure I've got all of the ink off of it. In just a moment here, ladies. Because it's so big, it's really hard to do that with your hand on the Stampin' Scrub and it not be on the block. Alright, we're going to use our Memento Tuxedo Black again. We're just going to ink up this area right here after I throw it across the stamp. Swanee. My coordination is not good this evening, obviously. Alright, now then, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to guess, because of the fact that this is red rubber, that I am just going to stamp this much right here. Press down, and ta-da! Perfect! I love it! I love it. I I love this stamp set. Oh, man. I love it. The card that I made Saturday night, I made for my dad for Father's Day, and he really, really liked it. We went, hi, Lynn Scott. Glad you're here. How did me and Edna meet? Hi, Jeannie Ruby. Glad you joined us. Edna and I both used to do cricket. I mean, I was big into cricket. I loved it. It's unreal. I had, at some point, nearly every one of the machines except there was one that was in between size of the Baby Bug and the Expression. That one I never got because I didn't see any sense of it in it because it came out after the Expression. The Expression was bigger. So, hi, Winnie. Thank you, Becky. Hi, Sharon. I'm so glad y'all joined us. But anyway, I found Edna's blog, and when she was doing her cricket, and I was the first one. I was the first one to join her blog, and we just kind of stuck together ever since then. And she went a long time. After a while, they moved, and she didn't craft or anything like that, and I really, really missed her. And then when she popped back on, she was still using her cricket, but she decided to do something else, and I kind of followed her with that. And then when she decided to do Stampin' Up, I just joined her. I just joined with her, and we've been friends for, oh my gosh, it's been quite a few years. I can't even remember. But the first time we ever met was at one of the Atlanta on stages, the very first one that I went to. And thank you, Shelley. And I was so excited to meet her after so many years, you know. And she's just an awesome lady. Just an awesome lady. Okay, I'm going to flip this over because I don't want any of this to get on here. It's okay if it gets on my counter, I can wipe that off. I don't want it to get on my cards. But anyway, I got something on the back of it already. But here's the one I had originally done. And here's tonight's. So see, that's where I had got a little ink on there, and I covered it up with the glitter dot. Works perfect. But anyway, I am really pleased with this. This is nothing like Saturday nights, but I am pleased with it. I really, really like how it turned out. I think it turned out really well. Okay, now then, our next card. I think we're going to go ahead and let me see. I think we will use this one. We're going to use the Healing Hugs. This is really a nice stamp set too. I really, really like this. This is the first card I've made with it. And I was pleased with how it turned out. And we are using Whisper White Thick, 8.5, 5.5. I've scored it 4 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and fold it. And look at there. I swanny. Baby White Lint just loves my dry fingers. Okay, we're going to give it a nice, good crease here. And, I did that pretty good. We have some lovely lipstick, which is 5 5/16 by 4 1/16, and some Whisper White that's 5 by 3 3/4. 2 of those. And we are going to use this beautiful rose right here. And let's see, the D block is what fits in it. Ooh, look how dirty my blocks are. I need to give them a good bath. Look there, it's got something stuck to it. I got to get that off. Alrighty. We are going to be stamping on our Whisper White. So, then let me see. I need the C block. Let me find a C block. There's a C block. It's dirty too. I think I clean them, and then for some reason or another, they don't look clean. You know what I'm saying? We're going to use these leaves right here. So that's the rose and the leaf. And we're not putting a sentiment on the front, but we're going to use this. If hugs and kisses could cure, you'd be immune to everything, feel better soon. Sentiment on the inside. Okay, I need to put that block back right there. We are using Call Me Clover and Lovely Lipstick. I love red roses. And I'm telling you what, I found out the other day that my father-in-law's favorite color of roses was yellow. But I never knew him, so I did not know that. And for some reason or another, Johnny shared that with me the other day. And I thought, well, that's something I didn't know. I love to hear new things. Hey, Debbie. Glad you joined us. So glad. Okay. Now then, we are going to ink up our rose. I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to stick that right there out of my way. I'm going to stamp it as close to the middle, but maybe down just a smidge. I think we'll go down just a smidge. Okay. Look at that. I love this. This stamped better than it did whenever I made my first card. I like the way this one stamped better. Woohoo! I just love this stamp set. All right. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Tell you, my fingernail broke last night. Or yesterday. I do not know how I broke it or anything. It just broke, and I was so upset. Now I have a hard time with my fingernails sometimes. Okay. Use alcohol wipes to clean your blocks. That's a good idea. I usually fill this ink up with water and use Dawn detergent. It works pretty good. Then I stack them on over to the side and let them all drain dry. And the next day, if they're not totally dry, I'll wipe them off. Okay, I'm going to go right in here with my leaf, like that. Oh, that looks good. I got that one. They're really good. I like it. Okay, then we're going to do our corners here. Just I want to do something a little different with this, and okay, and then we're going to do the same thing to the inside piece. We are going to do our corners. Then also, it's not going to look exactly the same. I can never get them to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Never, 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 never can get them to look exactly the same. But that's okay. They don't have to. You know, they don't have to. Now, we are going to use our lovely lipstick. And we're going to stamp our sentiment on the inside here. I'm going to set this aside for there. And open this one up. Let me get our sentiment out. I didn't even do that. Lordy, lordy, lordy. What's going on with me? Okay. Grab this D block right here. See if I got it down there straight. I don't think I did. I'm going to test it here. I'm going to see. Well, one thing, it's upside down. Let's go the other way. And it's crooked. Let me clean it, because if I don't, I'm going to end up with lovely lipstick all over my hands. There. Now then, let's try that again. All right, that looks good. That's going to look good. And we're going to go right up here between these leaves right here. I'm going to go up as high as I can without getting lovely lipstick in the leaves. All right, like that. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, now let's see. Let's see what we're going to do with it. Let me get a baby wipe. My hands feel so dirty tonight. Every time I use something, I think it's these blocks. I think the blocks are so dirty. My hands feel dirty now. I'm putting on my clothes here. Okay. We are going to go ahead, use some Tom Bow Mono, and I'm going to mount this on this one for the inside and go ahead and get it in our card. I'm just doing simple cards tonight. Obviously, my time's going by fabulously. I'm doing good. I'm pleased. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think we'll go over. I'm going to tell you what our two little stinkers did yesterday. Hi, Gloria. I am glad you joined us. Yesterday was an awesome day. I hope y'all had a great day yesterday. Went to my dad's after church, and then we came home, and our daughter called and said, now y'all come in for supper, right? You know, we're grilling. So we went home too horribly long, and we headed on over there, and I mean, you know, we don't think nothing about it. We leave our babies here. We do not crate our dogs. We've never crated a dog. And when we got home, it was nearly 9 o'clock last night, and our two little stinkers had went into the bathroom. Of course, now we don't block the bathroom off for them either, because to any of them, because our Chihuahua Angel uses a potty pad. She does not go outside very much. If she does, it's just on the deck or the front porch, and sometimes on the carport, but she does not get in the grass or anything like that. She's too prissy for that. Anyway, they had drug her potty pad out and tore it up all over the hallway and the living room. And I am going to angle this a little bit. Look there. For some reason or another, I'm going to have to put a new blade on my trimmer. It's wanting to shred the edges. I'm going to angle this instead of putting it straight down. Anyway, they had that potty pad everywhere. Oh, we were so mad at them. They are just plum stinkers. Plum stinkers. Hi, Raina. Glad you joined us. So glad. I love this stamp. I love it. I love it. I love it. This would be one I would use to make a card for my mom if she was still here with me. I need to close my stamp pad, don't I? Doesn't need to be left sitting over there open. And of course, let me put my fingernail in it. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to move these two out of the way. Okay, using glittery enamel dots, but of course, I have to put some glittery on here. I mean, my pierce tool, we're going to use these bigger ones for this. I'm going to put one right up here, and we're going to put one right over here. And this one right down there. And then I'm going to put one on the inside too. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to put it right there. Love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I am loving this. I am so loving this. Look at there. Is that not gorgeous? I love how well that stamped right there. Okay, we got to do our envelope. Let's get our leaves back over here. I need that Call Me Clover ink pad one more time. We're going to put leaves on our envelope. We're going to kind of do them like that. Like that right there. Now, that just totally ties it in with our card. I love this. I think it turned out awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Close this ink pad up. Throw it right over there. There is our second card. Here's the one that I did whenever I practiced. So here's that one. See how much darker this is? And the lighter is not as defined to me as this one. This one is lighter. And I really like that. Oh, I love this dark. Don't get me wrong. I love this dark. But I really love this where it's a little bit lighter. You know? I just love them both. Just love them both. I love this. Love it. I love it. All right. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Charlotte. Okay, ladies, we've got time for this last one. Yes, we do. Okay. We are going to be using, look there, I'm just making a mess here. We're going to be using Wonderful Moments. I know this is one that everybody loves. Thank you, Rena. Oh, I love those distinctive stamps too. I really do. Anyway, for my card, we are going to be using this stamp here, the lady that's facing with her back to us. We're going to use the gift bag. And we are going to use the happy birthday. Let's see, what else did I use? Oh, let's see. I use celebrating a special day with a special wish for a very special person. So that's the stamp set we're using. We are using Crumb Cake, Grapefruit Grove, and Pineapple Punch. We're also using the layering ovals, framelits. We're using some of the artesian pearls. Love those things. Love them. Let's move things out of the way. Okay. We have for our card, we have a Whisper White Thick 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and fold it over and give it a nice crease. Let me move things out of my way. It's like I've got them right under me here. Okay, like that. Okay, we're going to go that direction with it. We have some of the, oh, another thing we're going to use is the classic label punch. Love this punch. Love it. I'm crooked. Okay. Anyway, we are using some of the Share What You Love Specialty Designer Series paper. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I have 2 pieces of it. One for the front and one for the inside. We have a scrap of Pineapple Punch. We have a scrap of Whisper White Thick. What did I use that for? Oh, I know what I used that for. Never mind. We have, one of these is a scrap of Whisper White Thick, and the other one is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So this piece is what's going on the inside. This piece I am going to stamp and color on. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to lay those right up there out of my way. We are going to stamp Our Lady. Let me see. Gonna get our stamp. We are going to get the gift bag. Oh, it's right over here. Gift bags on this one. I have seen some beautiful cards done with the bride. And beautiful cards done with the pregnant belly too. Love this stamp set. I just love it. Let me see. Where's my celebrate? Okay. Here's our inside sentiment. I think. Celebrating. Yep, that's it. That's it. Now I'm just, oh, there's the happy birthday. Happy birthday right there. And I'm going to show you, it's not, it looks like it'd be curvy, but it's not as straight. It is. Okay, now then, let me see. Phew. It is hot, hot, hot in my room. Let me see, I need a G-block. That's what we're going to put happy birthday on. Find a B block. We're going to put the present on the B block. I can't talk. Okay. We're going to go with putting her on a D block. And then we're going to, let's see. I'm thinking a C block is going to be fine for our sentiment on the inside as long as I put it on there straight. Now it's straight. Okay. Now, this is my scrap piece, so it doesn't matter where I stamp it on here because we are going to cut it out as an oval. And do that. We're going to ink her up here and stamp her on. And, you know, I think I used my Stamparatus, but that's okay. I totally forgot. So we're just going to do it like this. Alright, we're going to ink up our present. Let me put a little extra ink in there. And I am going to see if I can get this right in her hand like I want it. Ta-da! Look there, looks just like she's got that in her hand. I love it. I love how they did this ink. This stamp. I just love it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do all of our inking, our stamping, because of the fact that I want this to dry a little bit before I start coloring it. And this will give me time. Probably may put some stuff together while we're waiting on it to dry. Okay. And stamp that on. And that didn't stamp good. Don't like how it's stamped. That one stamped better. Okay. We'll go with that one. And then this piece here is what we're going to stamp our sentiment on. It goes on the inside. Let's straighten it. I want it straight. So I'm sorry if I get my noggin in the way. Ta-da! Oh, that's good and straight. I am pleased. It's usually Sharon doesn't get it straight. I did this time. Okay, we are through with the Memento Tuxedo Black. All right, we are going to go ahead and we are going to start coloring. We're going to start with her hair. I'm going to color it in the crumb cake. And I'll tell you, the only reason is because I have brown hair. Yep, I have brown hair, so I'm going to hi Lynn Maud. I don't know if I told you hello or not. The more I see this stamp set, the more I love it. Oh, I know. Debbie, it is awesome, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and we're going to do some little flicking here in her hair. But yep, the only reason I'm coloring her hair is brown is because that's what color mine is. So, I like brown hair. Okay, now, see, just not very much at all to doing her hair. I'm going to close. And tell you what, I'm getting where I want to do these just like the new ones now. We are going to use the Grapefruit Grove. And we're going to color her dress and her shoes in this. And I don't seem to be able to mash hard enough to get a whole lot in the lid of these. For these, I don't know why. But anyway, that's okay. I'm just going to do some circles here to color this in. And I'm not doing any shading or anything special. I'm just coloring. That's all I'm doing. That way it's simple, and if I wanted to decide to mass produce this card, it would not be a whole lot of steps that I'd have to take to mass produce it. The only thing I did was get heavy on the waist here. I just want that a little darker right here. Okay. Now then, we'll take this and we're going to color her shoes because I want her shoes to be the exact same color as her dress. Okay. Now then, we're going to close that one up, and we are going to get out our pineapple punch. And we're going to color the gift bag in the pineapple punch. Yeah. Yeah, orange and yellow. Why not? It's my thoughts. Why not? So I'm just going to do a little dotting, a little bit of swirly circles here to get this. And I'm trying not to... Okay. Now then, I'm going to do really lightly and color this tissue paper, but I want it to be a lighter color, not as dark as the gift bag, you know. Don't want it quite that dark. That one right there just doesn't want to color. I'm going to go over the gift bag a little more and try to darken it up a little bit. Darken it up a little bit more. That's looking pretty good, like that. Now, so that is how you can use the same color, the same ink with your blender pens. Get a darker color and a lighter color, and it's the same color. I love it. I just love how it turned out. I just love this. And it's a really fast, easy, simple card to make. Telling you, that's what I'm doing tonight. It's fast, easy, simple. And we should be done on time for a change. I know y'all be happy for that. Done on time for a change. Okay, now then, we are going to get our layering ovals. I'm going to do a regular oval and then a scalloped. Our scalloped oval is going to be out of the pineapple punch. I'm going to do this. Let's get that over. We're going to get the big shot over here. And pick it up and bring it over. Let's move the punch out of the way. Alrighty. I'm going to switch plates because this one's bowed a little bit and it doesn't want to, the magnet doesn't want to hold down as well. I'm going to do this one this way. I want to get my oval perfectly around her. I want it to be as even all the way around as I can get it. Then we're just going to throw this one down here. It doesn't matter with it. As you know, it's just one color. Nothing fancy. Okay, now then, we're going to put our top plate on it, and we're going to roll this through here. And there we are. Alright. take these off. Set this over there out of the way. Back in its spot. Put that over there. And there is our scalloped over. And here is our lady out of the white. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and punch out our sentiment. Just line it up in the punch, get it even. I want both ends even as I can get it. And, wait a minute. Let's see. Right there. Ta-da! Alright. That one's done. And it got stuck in my punch. That's funny. That's just funny. Alright. Now then, we're going to go ahead and mount our oval lady onto our scalloped oval here. Just put a little bit of liquid Tombow on there. Just throw it. Did you see me throw it? Look at there. I threw it and it splattered back on me. That's what happens when I get vicious with it and throw it. I just want to get it on here even all the way around. That looks like it's not. And it just jumped off. Okay. Okay, it's more on this side than it is that other side. I'm going to scoot it a little bit. That's one thing about the liquid glue. You can scooch for about 30 seconds or so. Now, I think that's going to work. Let's do this and let it, yeah, that looks not as well as I wanted it, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. Let's get our dimensionals. We're going to use our edges here. And let me get my paper snips here. Okay, let me put the lid on that right quick. That thing's nearly empty, and I sure don't want one little bit left in there to dry out before I can use it. Okay, I'm just going to use one of the regular ones right in the middle. Ta-da! Okay, now we're going to use the mini glue dots for our sentiment here. We'll put one on each end and one in the middle. Because, I mean, you know. Who doesn't want some dimensionals? I sure do. I love it. Okay. This up. Just pitch that back in the drawer over there. Alright, now then, we are going to put our card together. We're going to start with the inside. I'm going to put, I don't know what I got on there. Mount this on our DSP. That looks pretty good. Got glue on the heel of my thumb. Alrighty, let's take our card base and let's go ahead and put this piece in before I do something terrible to it. Look at this side. I love that side too. I'm going to have to make something with that side. I don't know what. I'll have to come up with something. I love the flowers, and I think flowers are perfect for a birthday card for a lady. Okay. Now then, there we are. The inside. Now then, we're going to go ahead and put this on the front. Like this. Just a smidgey. Just a smidge. Okay, for some reason my corner wants to stick up. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and try and get the backings off of these dimensionals here. And I'll tell you what, years and years ago, this was when Robin was doing cricket too. She used Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. They didn't have these like these mini back then. But she told on one of her videos to put your finger in the middle. I don't know if it'll work with this in the middle. Makes a little indentation. Then it makes one edge kind of pop up. And you really have to concentrate on doing that with these minis here. But it works great with the regular size. It's a little harder with the minis. I had not even tried it with the minis, but I just automatically do it with the regular size because she had told that years ago. Because, yep, I've been a follower of Robin's for a long time, too. Okay. Whoops, someone's fixing to mount our happy birthday upside down. I think that's about, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now then, we are going to take the little yellow ones here of our artesian pearls. I love these little pearls. They are just perfect. I mean, look how perfect they are for something like this. We're going to put one on each end of our little punch here with our sentiment. Perfect. We are going to put 3 of them on here. 1, 2, and 3. And then, of course, we have to put one on the inside. We can't finish a card without one on the inside. So we're going to put one on the inside, and we're going to put it, let's see, about right here. And look at there. It's not as straight as I thought it was. Here, I thought I had gotten it straight, and looking at there, I didn't. Oh, well, I guess next time I will use my Stamparatus after all. I thought I didn't. But anywho's, it's going to be okay. It's okay. And let me see. Oh, I used a happy birthday stamp on the outside of the envelope. That way they know when they get their card, they're getting a happy birthday card. Because it's going to be right here. And you know, maybe the mail person will tell them happy birthday. Since they know they're getting a birthday card. Because there wasn't anything else on there I really wanted to use. You know, I thought about the present, you know, the gift bag, but the fact that it's got it where it is the handle the way it is, so it looks like she is really holding it. It wouldn't look right on the front, I decided. So I just put happy birthday right there. And there we have it. Our 3rd card. And looky there, I'm on time. Woohoo! So, I'm going to move all this right here out of the way. I got glue on it and everything. I'm just going to put in my recycle box right there. And here's the one that I had originally made. So, I just love this. Now, I've got 2 more birthday cards. I don't tell you, I love making birthday cards. I love having them. It's easier to have them when you need them than have to make one. Yeah. Okay, so here is our cards tonight, ladies. Here we are. Hoping I'm getting this all. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Becky. Yes, Deborah. These are beautiful papers, aren't they? I just love them. I love them. Love them. And here's our other card. So here is our cards for tonight. I hope y'all can let me scoot them over. Now then. But there you go. Super simple. Really simple. Wonderfully simple. They're just all simple cards. No, you know, I just love simple cards. And I love these. And ladies, I love y'all. And I thank y'all so much for coming. I thank you for the love. I thank you for the great comments. I thank you for visiting me and letting me create for y'all. It inspires me. It makes me feel good that y'all want to see my creations. And let's get that up under there. Now then. And I really, really appreciate that y'all come and watch me. Y'all have an awesome week. I haven't talked to Edna yet, so I don't know anything about Saturday evening. But you know good and well, as soon as we find out, one of us will tell y'all. So, y'all have a wonderful week. Have a blessed week. Get in your crafty rooms, your crafty space, wherever, and craft. Take that time for yourself, because that's what we all need. We need time for ourselves. Thank you, Rena. You are very welcome. I'm glad you like my creations. Well, thank you very much. You have a good week, too. Thank you, Debbie. And you're welcome. I love to share. I love to share. But y'all have a blessed week. And if I don't see you Saturday, I definitely will see you next Monday right here, 7 Central on the Praying Stamper.